Princess Point here in Coots Paradise has to be one of my favorite places here in Hamilton, but it's also one of the most beautiful, I think. So you're definitely going to want to come here for a nature hike, but Michelle, you don't want to forget your camera, which is of course what we brought today. We thought we'd bring in the experts with photography because you want to really be able to take awesome landscape shots. So how do you make sure you're setting it up perfectly and you don't like a really flat, boring image?
Well, you know, this is the perfect time of the year to be taking photographs. Fall photography is probably the most vivid, most colorful times of the years to be out there taking photographs of landscape.
Yeah, the colors are beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful. I highly recommend that before you start taking your camera out and snapping away, that you scout out the place, walk around a little while, and see what angles best suit what you're trying to portray in your photograph. Another thing to take into consideration is the time of day. You don't want to be out shooting at high noon because you're going to get all sorts of dark shadows on the landscape. And the most ideal time to do this is the golden hours, sunrise or sunset. But who wants to be out there at that time?
I don't want to be out at 5 o'clock in the morning.
No,
so.
it's not a good time to be out there. Just avoid between 10 and 3 in the day, and you're pretty well okay for the rest of the time for shooting outside. So we're here at Princess Point, and it's hard to pick a spot.
Yeah, it's absolutely stunning. There's so many amazing locations.
Exactly. What I want to do today is basically take some shots of the landscape to show what you shouldn't do and what you should do to come out with that perfect picture.
The do's and don'ts of photography, really.
Yes. Well, the do's and don'ts of taking a landscape portrait. Right.
Also, should you be looking for things like layers in your photo? Like, should you be looking for a foreground, a midground, and a background?
Most definitely. You really want to pull people into the picture. And if you can get some foreground in there and a little bit of something in the middle and something in the back, you know what? You're going to have some depth going on in that image. Give it a more flattering look to the photograph, rather than just shooting up very close, having a flat line and nothing behind it and nothing in front. That's not a very good look for your picture.
Perfect. All right, you're going to want to stick around because next up we'll be framing up our shots. We'll see you guys in a bit.